there's a lot of truth that comes from me. One of those things.
It's just your pearls of wisdom.
Listen, don't be jealous. With age comes
I'm not.
wisdom.
Yeah, well, I'm 24.
Ooh. What is up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Breaking Bells. I am Bobby, the Nintendo Guru, joined by the amazing, the wonderful, the Joker Smile, Holly. What is up, Holly?
I tried my hardest to not do the hands, so I'm going to do them now.
Now you're just you're being weird about it. Now you're
I was like,
you got this
I had
weird,
to hold on to my hands so I didn't do anything.
scary smile, like you're about to cut my face apart.
Literally am, yeah.
It's just, I'm glad you're in England and I'm in the United States, because otherwise it'd be an ugly thing right now.
You'd be my first victim.
Oof, imagine that. So Holly, here's the thing. I wanted to talk about this. I wanted to talk about why the summer update, the one that we just saw, why it's so important. And I want to see what your take is on it and what my take is on it. But let's start. Here's where we'll prelude it. So you did a reaction video. I did a reaction video. A friend of ours, Pat, did a reaction video. A lot of people did reaction videos, right? A lot of people were very excited.
Yeah.
I got a comment in my results or on my video that was, you guys are overhyping this. This is boring.
No.
This is a waste. And I don't understand why you're getting so excited about it.
Oh.
So, what I wanted to do is, I wanted to explain to people that might have watched that reaction video to be like, why are you so excited? Why are you so hyped about it? So, I'll start with you, and I'll let you kind of go first. What was your reasonings for being so excited about the situation?
Well, for me personally, in New Leaf, when diving was introduced, I remember being so excited about it then. And then to start this new game without the diving aspect was like, I mean, for a while I was like, what? Why is that now not a thing, considering we're now on an island and before you could do it on an island. So diving was one of my most favorite things to do, and it's just super duper fun. So for me, it was really, really exciting because that's what I wanted since the game came out. And I love the fact that now you can like kind of see the coral reefs underneath the water, and there's a lot more structure underneath the water. So yeah, diving is a huge one for me. And also it brings the museum life, like it brings it more life and more activity and more vibrance, and so for me that's why it's important.
So for me, this is what I take away from it. Number one, they spoiled the diving day one of playing the game, and I don't know if people realized or picked up on it, but if you go back and you play if you play the game from the start, there's an opening trailer that plays that's basically showing you what the package includes and what to expect from the package. There is a moment in that trailer where the girl is on the jetty wearing a diving suit.
I completely forgot about that.
So the minute that happened, if you go back and you watch me playing the opening of the game, when I saw that, I was like, wait a minute, is that diving confirmed?
Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah, but we never got diving right away. So I think people forgot about that. Like, it was so far away that people forgot about it. But here's the reason why I got excited. Number one, I did enjoy diving for a little bit. I think the fact that you were able to dive, essentially, off the jetty is kind of cool. It's just a cool little thing.
Yeah.
It's like when you fly into a town and the plane's flying over. It's cool the first couple times you did it. It'll be boring eventually. I assure you, it'll be stupid. But the idea is, like, it's just a little wrinkle that makes it fun. For me, anything that adds to the museum, I am a fan of. Through and through. If I get to add more stuff to the museum that I have to hunt and go after, it's a home run for me.
Yeah, it's another thing that we can do. We were even talking about like additional areas in the museum, and although it's not an additional area, it's additional stuff to look at.
Yes.
You know, so yeah.
The biggest takeaway from this, and if this is a thing that you don't get excited about, then you're not a fan of the game, you've never played the game, or you're new to the game. But for me, when I look and I see diving show up, then I immediately go, wait a minute, that means the Roost is going to show up. That means the Dream Suite's going to show up. That means Kix is probably going to get his own story.
Like
because it's saying to you that, like, hey, there's a lot more mechanics that are coming back.
Yes. Yeah.
Just be patient. We'll get you there. So that's ultimately what I look and I get excited for. You know, I look at this game and I go, this game is to some degree half-baked. This game is not completed yet by any stretch of the imagination. If you can acknowledge that aspect of it, then of course someone who's played a lot of these games is going to get excited by the fact of like, hey, we are actually getting the things we wanted.
Yeah.
And I think that's where my excitement came from, was, holy crap, we're diving, what else is coming? Like, that was the moment for me. Like, I think when you're caught in the moment of a reaction video, a lot of your thoughts are still up here because you can't spit them out immediately. There's so much stuff coming at you. Yeah, it's hard to figure it out.
I had to keep like pausing and going back and being like, even though I was looking at the next bit, I was like, whoa, hold on, I need to talk about the bit that just went.
Yeah.
Like I think you know, I'm really excited as well about the mermaid furniture because I'm not being funny, but it was. For those of you that haven't played New Leaf, I hope it's a lot easier to get this stuff in this game. Yeah. For those who didn't play New Leaf and don't really, or did and didn't really venture into this part of it, on the island in New Leaf, you would get medals from playing like mini games and stuff. Yeah. But the amount of medals that you would need to get one piece of furniture, I mean, is something that you would grind. Yeah. Like it was a real grind. So, and for me, I like the shell furniture in this game, the DIYs, but I have to say it's not very, I don't find it very, I don't know, it doesn't excite me that much. So the fact that we're getting actual mermaid furniture that we can put them both together, that's where I think it's going to be.
Well, here's the thing, Holly, this is another thing that got me excited. Other than the Bunny Day stuff, we haven't gotten furniture series like we have in the original games.
No.
This is the first series.
It's the first set of furniture that's like
that's going to be like the bed, the dressers, the lights, all that stuff, which then you can set up a room based on. Which then again for me goes, wait a minute, this means that there's a chance that the Gracie Grace stuff is coming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's
the Robo set might come back.
Yes. Like honestly, that's where I think that like someone that watches the video, and the way I did mine was I just watched it through. Yeah. Then I watched it again and was pausing and stopping and all that. Yeah. So I did my analysis after I watched it the first time, because the first time was just like, okay, this is what's processing through my head. Yeah. Now I'm going to break it down and talk about it. And that's one of the things that I talk about is like, hey man, does this mean more furniture series are coming?
Yeah.
And to me, that's why this is a very important update, because it's not what's on the outside. And I think that's the problem.
People aren't reading between the lines.
No.
And they need to.
Mm-hmm. Well, the problem is that, again, you have people that are new to the series. And no offense to anybody. I'm coming off a little aggressive in this thing. And it's a little bit because someone actually came at me about it. Yeah. And when you come at me about it, I feel like I need to defend myself. You
want to address it. Yeah. 100%.
So that's where I'm coming from in this point. Like when you tell me I'm overhyping and I'm being fake, no, we're gonna have a conversation about it. Yeah. And there's more to this. I'm reading the tea leaves. Yeah. I'm looking at this and going like, this is why we should be excited for this, because this is a tell. This is the beginning. The problem is this, and I'm not trying to throw shade on anybody out there at all, but there's a lot of YouTubers that are doing Animal Crossing content that are still relatively new to Animal Crossing. That this is there's a few of them that this is their first Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
So they miss this stuff.
Yeah.
It's almost when you watch the original direct, right? You watch the direct trailer, and when that terraforming stuff happens, I feel like that was a resounding excitement.
Yeah.
But if you go back and you watch the reactions, the people that are getting excited through the course of the entire thing, those are the ones that have history with Animal Crossing.
Yeah, exactly.
But the ones that were just kind of like they're watching and they're like, oh, that's a cute looking bear.
Cool.
That's a cute looking bear. And I'm like, oh my god, that's Stitches. That's the difference. That's somebody that's like, there's somebody that's going like, hey man, they've played the game for a while. This is someone that hasn't, and that's not a knock on anybody. What I'm trying to explain is, you have people that are getting excited over diving just because they're getting overexcited and they're overhyping it. For me personally, I'm getting excited because I'm reading between the lines.
Yeah.
And I'm going, this is here, this is great, but I can't wait for that. And that's where my excitement is, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. I think it's like, you raise a really good point, actually, just about how, like, for people that maybe haven't played the previous Animal Crossing games, they don't know the significance of these things coming back, because for us, like you said, with it being, you know, kind of a half-baked game, but then I guess we have it's like a silent promise, really, that there's more to come. They're going to bring more back. It's going to be, you know, and then maybe in a year's time, we'll get to that kind of New Leaf level where there was just so much all the time, you know?
And the thing too is, like, the one thing I want to wrap up here with is, you know, that's where we're at, where we're getting to this point where, like, it will build to be a New Leaf, and it will get to that point. It's just going to take time. And I think that where I look at it, I go, this is why I'm excited. I can't wait for more. Like, I just want more.
Just want it.
And it'll be here, but the idea is, like, that's where people, you have to follow the lead of people that are kind of knowledgeable about the game. If they're getting excited, you gotta go, wait a minute, this isn't overhyped. Why are they getting excited? What's their reasoning behind it?
What is it? Yeah, definitely.
Like, does diving in a hole get me excited? Not really. Like, I like it. I like it, but it's not like, oh my god. I got excited like that for Pascal.
Yeah.
Because for me, because that's like, I like him, you know? And I'm like,
yeah, it's a sign of things being brought back. Like, that's what that is.
And he's a new NPC that we haven't seen. So again, I see Pascal, I go, okay, maybe Brewster's on his way. Maybe, you know, Katrina's on her way. Yeah, that's what I see. And I think that's where people might be a little misunderstanding on my hype level, where it came from. Yeah. So, I don't know. We'll see. So hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please slap the like button down below. Share it with all your friends. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. If you like this Breaking Bell stuff, if you were looking for more, just remember, every Monday and Wednesday, new episodes hit Holly's channel. The links are in the description. And then every Tuesday and Thursday, new episodes hit my channel. And then occasionally we have special edition stuff that's going to come out on Fridays, which will hit this Friday. For those that don't know, we have a blooper reel that's going to go up. So I've been working on it. It's going to be pretty cool.
Are you joking?
No, I'm dead serious. So that is all. Peace out, Preston.
Bye.